Ms Legalista here, aka Attorney Shelia, back to talk about the Michael Oher case. If you have not been following this is the guy whose life story was in the movie The Blindside. Now, to be honest, I never saw the movie. Never saw the movie. I am going to try to watch it though. I don't know. Something about it just didn't sit right with me. I didn't really want to watch it. But now I feel like I have to watch it because I am reviewing this case and talking about what's going on. Now, he is saying that the Tuohys who said they were going to adopt him but never did, and really what they had was a conservatorship. He is saying that they made millions off of his name and life story. They are saying, hey, we all split the proceeds from that and you were in on it. He's also saying, hey, they duped me. They told me I was going to be adopted, and they even used this word out in public. And yet all I ever got was a conservatorship. Well, we're going to be talking now about this accounting, because one of the things that he alleges is that all this time, over all these years, they never filed an accounting with the court on where my money was coming, going, whatever. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this accounting that the Tuohys have since filed, now that he has filed his conservatorship lawsuit, or filing, whatever you want to call it. Now that that's been granted, this piece is still out here. Some of this is still out here, this full accounting. Where did the money go? Well, they have now filed a response showing this accounting. And there are a few things that I want to point out here. So first of all, typically you're filing an accounting every year, and you'll see here that this accounting is for the period of June 2007 through March 2023. That is a long time. That is a long time. Okay, let's scroll down this thing and see. Now, in one of my previous videos, I talked about how much money they said he had received. This has been reported in the media. $138,311.01. And I'm just sort of like, how do you miss that kind of money coming into your bank account? Well, over the course of a few years, if you're not paying attention, I don't know. Most of us would know, right? And I'm going to talk about a couple of reasons why this should sort of ring a bell with Mr. Oher. Let's look at some of these numbers. $31,500. Like, I'm going to know if 31,000 is showing up in my bank account. 22,000. Now, granted, he played in the NFL for a while, so he had large chunks of money coming in. However, most of us are on top of our budget. We're on top of our finances. But if you are a celebrity, you're a professional, you hire other people to manage your books for you. You have a manager, you have an accountant, you have a tax attorney, all of these people that you're hiring to do this work for you. And so you may not know all of the details or the specifics around the exact amounts. But, on the other side of that, you have to make a tax filing all of these years, 2007, 2009, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You've got to file those taxes. Are you not looking at them to see, well, let's see, does it look like everything was covered? A lot of times people just sign on the dotted line when the tax preparer hands it to them. Signature, date, they're done. They're ready to get the refund. They aren't paying a lot of attention to this. However, it really is incumbent upon us as individuals to be responsible for what is in that tax filing, to try to make sure that it is as correct as possible. So he's got these amounts here over all of these different years, all of these different amounts. Now I can see missing this one down here for $117.30. Okay. Yeah, I can see him not seeing that. But some of these are large amounts, and I would just be, glancing at my bank statement each month to see what's coming in. If something looks a little high one month, I'm going to, scroll through and look at the deposits and see what's going on. But he's saying that they didn't really compensate him, that they made millions off of his name and his life story. And he is saying he doesn't recall signing this agreement that said that they would be splitting it 20%. He'd get 20, all of the Tuohys would get 20%. Okay, the kids and the mom and the dad. And you can see here expenditures and disbursements. You can see the exact days. You can see check payment. and you can see the numbers there. And again, you can see this final amount. So it's interesting, to sort of think about this because, like I said, there are a couple of things I'm thinking of. One, do you just not check your bank account? I mean, maybe some people don't. Number two, don't you have to file taxes? Aren't you kind of looking at that? Number three, we're not talking about 1 or 2 years. I could see if it were just 1 or 2 years and then after that, it never really happens again. But you've got all of these years where this is still coming in, and you're telling me that you missed all of this. Number four, I will give you the benefit of the doubt that when all of this started, you were fairly young, okay? But we grow up, the accounting started in 2007. By 2020, I'm thinking a long period of time has passed, and you're going to be paying a little bit more attention. So I don't know where this is going to go. I think I've got more documents to look at to tease all of this out, to figure out what's going on with this money. So stay tuned. Let's both follow it and see where this case is going. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and peace.